I thought it was a very comprehensive speech. I thought it was very deliberately designed. It started when he, at the very beginning, says, "My fellow Americans." He doesn't say Republicans. And he built on that, and he had a series of parts of the speech that were designed, I think, to appeal to African Americans in the inner city, to appeal to the LGBTQ community, to appeal to a number of people that you didn't automatically say would have been a traditional Republican speech.
Such as, what were the parts of the speech that you think could have brought in new voters to him?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that he's very likely, both he and Mike Pence are very likely to campaign in places like Southside Chicago, Baltimore, the places he mentioned, Detroit, and really make the case to the African American community that 2,000 shootings in the first half of this year in Chicago are just plain unacceptable. That having 3,400 people killed in Southside Chicago since Obama became president is just unacceptable. And that having your kids go to a school that doesn't work. In Detroit, that only 5% of the fourth graders can read. So having a Republican prepared to take seriously the lives of the poorest and least served Americans could be almost a revolutionary moment.
For some clarification about what he said that seems to have shifted from his Muslim ban. Last night, he said, "I want to immediately suspend immigration from any nation compromised by terrorism." France,
well, look, there's going to be a direct fight. First of all, there's going to be a direct fight over Syrians. The Clinton position is we're willing to risk American lives by bringing in Syrian refugees about whom we know nothing.
Well, not nothing. I mean, as we've talked about,
they
are vetted for 18 months at least. Well,
we don't have
many
any.
of
We have no record. We have
children.
no records. First of all, the largest number of refugees are male. The Afghan refugee who just killed somebody, who tried to kill people in Germany, was male. The Tunisian was male.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
but many women and children are coming in. They first go through the UN vetting.
The 2,000 men who sexually assaulted 1,200 women in Germany at New Year's were male.
So when he says any nation compromised by terrorism, he means just Syria, or he means any nation
I think the fight will be over.
by terrorism?
Look, you start with the easy one. The fight's over Syria. What is Hillary's rationale for expanding the number of people from an area which is totally infested by ISIS, and in which ISIS cheerfully says every day, we're going to send some of our fighters as part of the refugees? We don't have the data inside Syria to know anything. I mean, that's just a fact.